you're both fools. None of you were princesses to begin with, therefore shooting yourself in the foot, therefore pulling yourself away from the outcomes you could have gotten if you had just gotten your head out of the cloud. If you're a pick-me, it's good. You know, we all pick-me's. That's why we get picked. Like, you are coming with this, I need you to get me my Uber energy. Meanwhile, when he also comes with, well, I need to clap some drapes. Okay? Hey Gen Zs, welcome back to another video. I'm super excited about this one, because this piggybacks off of the Oloni video I just posted recently. You already know I've got an array of reviews and breakdowns from Breeny's videos, and I love how she has evolved over the years, and I love what she's doing now. Finding herself and helping and giving back to the community. Absolutely love it and absolutely proud of her. So today's video, we're just going to jump right into it. If you end up loving this video or liking this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and come join the family by subscribing to the channel. My nose. I'm a bit nasally, sorry guys. And subscribe to the channel. We are Gen Z, a generation of marriageable women, or should I say we are building a generation of marriageable women here, and that starts from being healthy emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. So if that sounds like you or a community you want to join, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's go.
Let's get into it, because people are thinking, what's she talking about? Haters, Twitter. So there was a conversation that started with Oloni's podcast, and she had stated that she had a friend, and the friend went on a first date with a gentleman and requested that.
This is a Smile Direct Club aligner. It's how Smile Direct Club safely.
He paid for her Uber. To which the man was get your own Uber. He basically said, get your own Uber, or I can't do that for you. Take the train, take the bus, take a flight, walk.
However you get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna link the video up above somewhere. But in his words was, and I think the girl was like, "Are you going to get me an Uber?" And he was like, "No, comma. You can get a train, a bus, or was it something else, because that's how I'm going to get there too." And I thought there was nothing wrong with that response, but hey, watch the video that I've linked above afterwards to understand what I mean by that. But yeah, let's keep going.
You there? He said, I don't know how you're gonna get there, but I'm gonna see you there. And obviously everybody was basically calling the man cheap, calling the man broke, but you had another side of the internet. Our good sister Breeny said, let me read it. And she went, when people go in soft, she said, no, I'm gonna go with hard.
I'm gonna pull your head in.
I'm not gonna, she said, and I quote, if you carry yourself like a princess, you wouldn't even need to ask for princess treatment. Mm-hmm. The reason why you're not getting princess treatment is because you're not a princess.
Damn! Hello, somebody.
Now, hold on now. What did she do to you?
I was literally outside my house when I tweeted. It's like, I don't even know. It was just like, boom. Like,
but it's true.
I will always say, like, Twitter for me is not like a real place.
Oh,
like, it's not. I just say something and it just is what it is kind of thing. So when I saw the reaction, I was like, okay, well, people are hyping up now, whatever. But what I really meant is that a lot of people are pretending to be princesses. Like, you're not a princess. Like, you don't have the energy.
Self-proclaimed princesses. This is slightly off topic, but I remember when Breeny mentioned about getting back into the dating market after her breakup. This was some time ago, panoramic time. And she mentioned something about, going on Hinge, and she doesn't do the whole swipe left, swipe right. She just goes through the list of people who have swiped right on her, like they've sent a like. That's where she picks from. And I was thinking to myself, this comes back to what she's mentioned right now, where princess energy, you're not a princess, and this whole self-proclaimed princesses. My thing is, when she goes into her likes, she has a list of potentials in there. Meanwhile, when you go to Hinge, it's Sahara Desert. 2 different energies, 2 different people. So everything I've said, I say that to say, when one person is shooting herself in the foot because someone will not order her an Uber, and you do the same because you've seen it on the internet, thinking that you also get the same outcomes, you're both fools. None of you were princesses to begin with, therefore shooting yourself in the foot, therefore pulling yourself away from the outcomes you could have gotten if you had just gotten your head out of the clouds. But anyway, I want to keep going so that I can hear what the breakdown of what this princess energy is versus, I think, City Girl. That's the title. But yeah, let's keep going.
So you're having to ask man for things. That's wrong. Mm-hmm. That's ill. I have to ask you for something. You should see me and be like, yo, I want to treat her. She has that energy.
Because I'm trying to understand this, because obviously I'm from a different generation.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot more difficult to get the princess treatment kind of thing, because men are just very much built different in my generation.
They're not built different. Men are not built different. They are built the same. If anything, they are very consistent. And they speak up and they tell us what they want. But most of the times we try to shut them down. We're not listening. If we were very wise women, we would know what men are thinking. The way we carry ourselves, the way we come off, how we speak, how we dress, and then when we open our mouth, what's in our mind, that's how they decipher what energy or what vibe or what category they will place you in, okay? So you can go about doing the whole exterior thing, but what he won't do, or should I say what he will do, is tell you to walk there, okay? Because everything that comes from your mouth does not exude the qualities that he deems worth, taking care of. But yeah, let's just keep going.
Yeah, it's true.
So what are they doing?
So please, educate me.
Right.
Let me know, because there's something that I don't know.
Right, what are they doing though?
Tell me. I don't know.
This is a problem, right? And some people call me a pick me, and it's like, I don't really care because I don't really care. I know myself. But
pick me. Women are stupid sometimes. I'm sorry, ladies. You want to be picked. They call you pick me. Not Breeny. I'm not talking about Breeny. I'm just saying the whole pick me thing. You want to be the woman that gets picked. It's not a bad thing. The ones that are run through, they are pass me's. So you don't want to be on that camp. You want to be a pick me because you want to get picked. Ladies, it doesn't mean you are codependent. It doesn't mean you're a people pleaser. No, it just means you exude the qualities that, entice them or they desire and yearn for, and they will pluck you out and start treating you well, giving you the treatment that you so desire and have earned because you've put the work in. I don't know if you're a pick me, it's good. We all pick me's. That's why we get picked.
Nice.
We get out of the dating market and start, making babies, creating life. Let's keep going.
I've had a different mindset shift recently, because if I was saying to my friend, if I saw this tweet last year, I'd be like, that guy is cheap, that guy is he's not, know your worth, I would have been like that. I would have been in the same train as the girls that were coming for me or whatever.
Of course.
But I realized that, and women don't want to hear that you're treated how you present yourself.
Oh Lord, Kevin, hello.
I'm talking about you. The attitude of entitlement. It stinks.
Honestly, for years, I did not believe anything would work on my acne.
Okay.
So my friend suggested Dermatica. She said that their dermatology team...
Some men say, it is... And this is the thing. if you want a man, like, and that's why I find the pick me thing interesting, because you're saying pick me, but do you not want a man? You want a girl? Like, what is it?
Sorry,
like,
guys. There's this
and it's like,
stupid airplane. Do you not know we're trying to?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Anywho, let's get back into our feminine. This is just slightly off topic here. I remember the first time when I was dating, not even dating, when my now husband, we were courting, and I met him for the first time. The whole time I was there, he paid for everything. He carried my bags. He opened my door. He still does it now. But it was just like, I'd never had to ask him for any of these things. You know, he was just so pleasant. Ask me, what do I want to eat? Where do I want to go? Am I comfortable? I was like, this is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Of course, now that we're married, there are specific things that I like and I want more of. So I open my mouth and I say it. One of the things that I love is a good butt grab. Hello, somebody.
Nice.
I love it when he does it. It's so spontaneous. So what I've been saying is, babe, I want more of that. And it's so spontaneous and sporadic. Not sporadic, yeah, spontaneous. And it's now so frequent and I absolutely love it. So obviously later on you will have to ask for things that you want. Obviously this is very, very small and trivial for some. But for someone who has, her love language is, you know, physical touch, I know somebody, non-sexual ones, lots of it, I have learned to really open up and say the bits that I like. You know, I love it when you hug me from behind. I love forehead kisses. I say these things because he already gave it to me. Like, he was the first person who gave me a forehead kiss. I was like, I like it here. Give me more, give me more, give me more. Ooh, ooh. Anyway, it's not about me. Let's keep it going. I can't remember what Breeny said, but yeah, let's go back.
if you want a man, then don't you need to know how a man thinks and sees things? Or it's like, I don't care. But that I don't care is coming from a place of hurt. He needs to heal. And I feel like once I did my healing from my last relationship, I'm like, now I'm ready to hear what men are saying. Because
well done, Breeny. I'm so proud of you. Well done, honestly. Because I love it how she's been so transparent and saying that, you know, she would have been in the camp that was like, yeah, he was cheap, but now she sees things otherwise. And I know that a lot of men will say that, why do women need to hit the 30s in order to start getting this epiphany? Ladies, just make sure you get there, okay? Just make sure you get there. No matter where you are right now watching this video, just make sure you get there, get that epiphany. If you're in your 20s, even better. But if you're in your 30s, get into danger zone, just make sure you get there. Because if you don't get there, there is no hope. But if you do get there, there is always hope, okay? And when I say there is hope, I'm not saying that there is this unicorn of a man who's going to deal with your BS. No, there is hope in the sense that once you start working on yourself, once you start healing, like Breeny has, you know, sorting out your mindset, when a man does approach you at any era or any stage of your life, because the mindset has changed, because the heart has healed, what comes from your mouth is just going to be so like delectable. He's just going to want to do good things to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that is what I'm saying. I love that she acknowledges that. Yeah, really, really proud of her.
before they say something, and I'll take it personal. Like, but you're broke. Like, but you're this, but you're that. But you. When you do your healing, you look at yourself and be like, okay, what am I doing? How am I carrying myself? Why am I not getting what I want?
And the thing is, two things can be true at the same time. Maybe they are, you know, the things that you're pointing out. But at the same time, that's what I'm saying. Women who continue to deflect, you're only hurting yourself, my sister. you're only hurting yourself. Because the man can continue wasting their time, but they can get married in their 40s and so on. But you have a biological clock. And that isn't the man's fault. Go and blame God up in heaven somewhere. You need to move with a sense of urgency. That's why I'm saying when you're dating, date with intentionality, date with purpose, so that you can get into the market and get out. That is my aim. Like, that's why I have these conversations with you. I just want to switch that light bulb up in your brain so that you can start moving differently and getting the outcomes that you say you want. Skill.
And when women don't get what they want, they try and demand it. It don't work like that. Men don't like that. I remember my brother-in-law, he had to check. He didn't check me, but he made me realize something. He said the girls that ask for everything get nothing. The girls that don't ask for anything, they get everything. And that's how he treats my sister. My sister's not out here doing, I'm a princess, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, I'm this. That's ego. And that's a form of insecurity. And that's why I said the feminine is. She's not trying to prove herself. So when you see you're not getting certain treatment, yes, there are some guys that are stingy. But you shouldn't even be dealing with those type of guys. Mm-hmm. They shouldn't even be on the radar.
This is it. This is it. Preaching. That's what I'm saying. That why are we still talking about the men we do not want? That's why on this channel I don't talk about men who are stingy, or men who don't want to take care of their kids, or men who don't want to take care of their wives, because you won't be picking them. You know, speak about the people who are healthy, men who have that secure attachment or are working on themselves, because it takes a whole different mindset and emotional maturity to be with such men, you know, because they want an emotionally mature woman as well. And I always say this, like I tend to give this example where if you've always picked bad apples, you know, you're used to the back and forth in toxic relationships. The man says one, you have 1,000 comebacks to come with. You know, TT, just playing that TT ball. When you're now with a healthy man, hypothetically, hello somebody, you might say, babe, I didn't like how you did X, Y, and Z. He'll be like, oh, okay, I didn't realize it came across like that. I'm sorry. And case closed. But because you now want to do back and forth, your mouth is just like this. That is why you need to heal and start building new sets of character traits, new relationship skills, so you can be with a healthier person. Just because you've been through, you know, all the toxicity doesn't mean that all of a sudden when you have a healthy man, you're gonna be okay. No, you're actually gonna see the monotony as boredom, you know. You're gonna see the sameness as monotonous. Hey, the English, you know. You're gonna see the routine, you know, it's not erratic. It can be very, very same and linear. You might see that as boredom. And, you know, those coping things that you have built up in yourself, your trauma threats, or not trauma, your trauma responses, you're going to see like the quietness as, I need to instill or ignite a bit of drama in here to get that erraticness, because that, dysfunction has always been normalized in your past. So now that you have healthy, your body doesn't quite feel like comfortable because you're out of your comfort zone, you know. That's why you need to heal, change your appetite, so that when you're eating healthy meats, hello, let's keep going.
Carry yourself as someone that has that energy that draws you in. Like, I think in the social media age, and women are not gonna like this, women are just thinking about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Get me this, get me that, get me this.
Emotionally unavailable. They're emotionally unavailable. They just think they are the only ones that exist in this world. I have my standards. I have my expectations. Okay. Same in that Oloni video that I did. If you check it out, you see, you can have your expectations, you can have your standards, but you also have to factor in that other people also stand by their expectations and standards, and thereby will either agree or disagree with your standing. So as a human being, as an adult, it's also your responsibility to factor in that people will or will not maybe acknowledge, respect your boundaries, your, all of those stuff. But it's like women, we're like children. It's like I, but don't realize that there are other people there as well. That's why I keep saying that a lot of women are emotionally unavailable. They don't know they're emotionally unavailable, but they also want men who are stoic, masculine, but really what they want deep down is an emotionally unavailable man, a man that you just plonk them there, a man that doesn't have a leg to stand on, a man that can't have his own opinion, a man that isn't resting in his masculinity because they can't tell you what to do. This is what these women secretly want. They just want a man who's just there. They're very masculine. But yeah.
You like me, you get me this. And it's all material. An Uber. You don't have to pay for my Uber. When a guy's got me an Uber, he wanted to get it for me.
Yeah.
I have to ask you. So what do we really want? And that tweet came from the girl that was saying the girl went on the first date with a guy and got her Uber. Calm, normal. She didn't even have to ask for it. Calm.
Fab.
After that, she went on a second date with someone else.
No, she asked for the first one. I think, she asked for the first one because Oloni said she asked pleasantly. And this was the point that I made, like, whether you ask nicely or not, Breeny said it. If he looks at you and you don't exude the qualities of someone who, they're trying to do a long life with. And I always say this, from the man's standpoint, you're all modern women. You're all modern women. Until you can prove what's in your mind, start showing what's in your brain, then they can see, okay, now I can do X, Y, and Z. So in the way you text them, the way you respond to them, the way you speak to them on the phone, they are calculating and sifting through and putting you in wheat or chaff. Pick your struggle, ladies.
That shows me you're serial dating. Like you're trying to get some transactions. So
I thought that as well.
So then don't get mad when there's also a transaction. Then he requires something from you as well.
Really? I haven't even posted that video yet. Well, by the time this comes out, I would have posted that video. This is exactly what I said. I was like, you are coming with this, I need you to get me my Uber energy. Meanwhile, when he also comes with, well, I need to clap some dates. Okay? And you call that transactional? No, what you're doing is transactional, sweetheart. I'm so excited. I think my cheeks are about to burst. Am I shiny? Or am I glowing? That's that Ava Estelle glow. My code is down below, so make sure you get your glow on. Let's go.
Because if you're dating from a place of you actually trying to find somebody, the interaction may be different. But if he feels like you're trying to finesse him, most men are not going to buy that. Like,
oh, Breeny, I love you! Breeny! This is it! All of you, like when men are going on dates with you, most of them see y'all taking them for idiots, okay? Probably one or two of them will be, will place all their cards on the table right away. But men will test. I am all for men testing, because in these streets you just don't know. You just don't know which women are trying to take you for idiots, just trying to come get some food, just trying to put it on your stories that I've got a date this week and next week I've got another man there. No. Oh, I'm happy that men are waking up. And the thing is, they will continue to wake up because of all these podcasts and because of social media. Women are very outspoken about what we want, what we won't tolerate. So they're writing them down. They're taking notes. So if your phone is dry, you're not getting calls, You're not getting text messages, okay? And if you're walking on the streets, nobody's looking your way. You are the problem. You, my dear, let me put it on here. Oh, I am on here. You are the problem. You know, it's not the man. Yeah. It's you, darling. Let's keep going.
And real men, you don't want a guy that you can walk all over. Yeah, get me Uber, get me this, get me that. Who wants to be with a simp?
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to be with that man?
Yeah.
Come on, really.
I think.
Yeah, go on.
I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
In terms of, I do feel like I can agree with you to say that there is a sense of entitlement for me that it's become very skewed.
Yeah.
Like I love I'm in an era where women are wanting more for themselves.
Yeah.
It's annoying because we are at a time where we kind of have to tell men how to treat us.
No.
You know, the older generation guys, the guys that are used to, I don't know.
What do you think
It's the way the women are carrying themselves. It's the way the women are carrying themselves now. You know, a lot of these women are on these podcasters telling on themselves. The minute the woman opens their mouth, the man deciphers that, modern woman, because she opened her mouth. It goes to show what's in the mind and how they will be treated if they were to wife them. You know, that is what's happening. So men, there are men who are traditional, but they're moving way wiser. You know, maybe in the past, the nice guys will still be coming to you, still be showing you attention. However, now they know that their time will come if they, focus on their purpose. When you focus on your purpose as men, the women come anyway, okay? They come anyway. And because they carry, or they are in charge, so to speak, of who gets wifed up or not, respectfully. So they have the power. So who needs to compete? Who needs to prove themselves? It's women, because there's lots of you. There's a lot of women. And most of you are carrying yourself as modern women. Therefore, these traditional men, or the men who are hybrids, I would say, half and half, not 50-50, that's what I'm saying. Not super traditional, especially now in today's day and age where not all women want to be homemakers. They know how to find that balance, but at the same time, at the core of them, they are traditional because they have those traditional values. They see a woman who is a city girl or who is a modern woman from a mile away, and they go the other way. That's why you don't see them. Women have changed. Women have changed. They don't want to be oppressed. Please, if you don't know Kevin Samuels, just go and see an array of women who, lined up to speak to him, and you will see the mindset of a lot of women. The entitlement. Meanwhile, lacking so much relationship values. He brought the term SMV, sexual marketplace value. A lot of women, we're delusional about where we are on that SMV. But here we are self-proclaiming that we're 10 out of 10 and wondering why we're not getting the results or the outcomes of a 10 out of 10 kind of person. It's because you were never 10 out of 10 to begin with. And I've spoken about this where, your image and your identity, I'm not talking about your worth. I'm not talking about your worth. I'm talking about how you carry yourself, your image and your mindset. That is what the SMV is all about. It's nothing to do with your worth. But yeah, let's keep going.
Demasculinization of men is sweeping the nations.
Who
we need the real niggas back.
Who emasculated them?
Women did. Oh, please, come on.
Themselves.
No, women.
You tell me, you look like
women.
No. I'm genuinely asking.
I don't know what happened, but this independent woman thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying to my friends the other day. I am what you would call independent woman.
Yeah.
Like, get my own shit and stuff. But I feel
But
like
is that independent? Are you not an adult? That just means you are responsible adult. You have to grow up and be independent. That isn't something to brag about. It's nothing to be like, hey, I'm independent, strong, and like, you're just an adult. You're, carrying, what's it called? You're running things, Like, why is this something to be crowned about? It's women, black women especially, we always take things to the next limit. Just because you can take care of yourself, all of a sudden I don't need no man. Okay then. Okay. Go on your way. What happened to being interdependent? No one is saying be, a damsel in distress, I can't do it, I can't do that. No one is saying be like that. It's like one of my favorite qualities is meekness. It's so beautiful and there's so much strength in it. But someone will see it as just being a worm being trampled upon. No, that's being a people pleaser, and that is being a codependent person. But there's so much strength in being meek, being gentle, being kind, being a good person, because now nice has been taken out of context and it can easily be glued to people pleasing. These are qualities that really come from inside of you. And I feel like I see that those are qualities that have really become very archaic these days, and women, we need to come back to that if we really want healthy men back in our lives. That's what I'm saying.
I have to do that.
Yeah.
Because the men, I'm ready to be submissive. I'm ready to let a guy take care of me. I'm ready to listen to a man. I'm ready to allow a man to be a man.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, in this day and age, they're not built like that anymore.
No.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
The ones you're picking aren't built like that. This is where is that selective femininity, selective submission. Oh, I could do it. No, you can't. Because it's just an art of being. You just are. It's not something you switch on. Hey, okay, men are here. Okay, switch on. Oh, hello. And then once they're gone, okay, I'm gonna run shit. No, we are blended with masculine and feminine energies in us anyway. We are human beings. There are moments in time where we need to really strive to achieve things. We tap into our testosterone, Maybe there are moments where you just have to rest, and just be pleasant and be the nurturer. That is what God instilled in us. So if you have moved further and further away from it because you think it's the men, like not finding the men, that's why it's pushed you to, you're blaming men again. No. You're blaming men again. Don't blame men. Take men out of that equation. Just think about yourself. Okay, I'm a woman. How should I be? Okay, just learn to be. How can I be more feminine? How can I rest more in my femininity? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself so that you can remain there. It's not a light bulb thing, because you never know when you will meet a man. You don't know where you will meet them. So if you're waiting to switch on and off, then you're going to miss your chance. That's why when women are like, I can be this and I can be that, you've never been those things. Hence the reason why you are where you are right now. Because if you had been that, then you wouldn't be here,
Damn!
But let's get going.
So I feel like women have to do extra to say in black and white what they do, what they want, what they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not clicking to
what they deserve. Who are you?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Just because you're a responsible adult, all of a sudden you deserve something. That is the mindset. And you're sitting on a podcast flabbergasting it here. So the man is looking like, oh, ping, wheat, chaff. Move to chaff. Ladies, this is on us. The work is on us. just because you've picked poorly in the past doesn't mean you need to excuse your behavior for the future. You have to tell yourself, oh, I'm no longer picking the past anymore. Thereby, I need to change my mindset, because there are men out there who are amazing. However, they will pass me all the time because I'm not a suitor for them. So that's not their problem. That's a you problem.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get
to guys anymore. We're still having conversations about who's paying for the first date in 21st century. To me, that just shows you how twat the dating scene is.
Those conversations only happen on the internet.
Yeah.
In real life, I've never had.
Yeah, thank you, Breeny. It's like, who's paying for, like, what? Or read for your never. But then again, I don't date like what I just caught him, If you want to know a bit more about me on the channel, I have a whole playlist about Jemima, just look about I've got, look into that. It's not about me, but I'm just saying, who asked these questions, like, what do you bring to the table? Yeah, no.
But then I think it goes to the type of caliber
of men, which is the problem. It's not, if you're dating guys from Twitter, expect that shit. What the hell? No, and I also feel like if a guy genuinely interested in you, there's nothing that he won't do. If he genuinely sees a future with you, but you also have to ask yourself, what are you doing? Because you have to remember, not all women.
Really? I'm so happy to see you back doing this, because you've got a platform. And the women need to hear this. This is what Kevin was saying, but they didn't like his tone. But I'm happy that someone else is saying it with a lovely tone, okay? What are you doing? What are you doing? That is the question. $1 million question. Sometimes they see on social media the man doing X, Y, and Z for the wife or the girlfriend. They're like, oh, what's so special about her? What's so special? I need a man who can do X. Sorry. But women are quick to add the things the man is doing on their the new standard or the new thing that they deserve. But nowhere in their small brain do they inquire, oh, what does that woman on the receiving end do in order, or who is she, or how is her being? How does she represent herself? How does she carry herself in order to receive said reward, said treatment? We don't ask that because we assume the position of said woman, thereby adding the man's display of affection for said woman. They put themselves there. Meanwhile, you're probably a 2, okay? Maybe you're 2. It is nursery run time. Oh my God. We are nowhere. I love this podcast so much. I didn't know I was going to love it so much. I really wanted to get through this, but I don't think I can. I'm going to have to do another video. I really like her. It's nursery run time. I'm gutted that I couldn't finish this podcast. And I always say I'll do a part 2, and then I don't do it. But I really want to know what happens next. Let me see what the next chapters are. So princess treatment and setting standards. And then it goes to guest introduction. Who's that? Is there another guest? Oh, okay. Word of the week, win or bin. Oh, okay, so she does different types of stuff. Okay, we've got a lot to go about this princess treatment and setting boundaries, setting standards. So yeah, I don't know if we should do a live stream, because that one can go on for time. Ooh, let me know what you think. I might do it one weekend. I really want to finish it this time. I really do. but it's not about me and it's about you ladies as well and giving back. So if you do want me to do it, please pop it in the comments. I probably will. Are you going to put it in the comments though? Do you know what? We're going to do it because these conversations need to be spoken about. And I know my channel is small, so, you know, engagement's pretty low. But I think these conversations need to be had. So I'll do my best to fit it in my busy schedule so that we can continue to have these conversations. But if you've enjoyed this content, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts down below as well. And obviously hit the subscribe button. Come join the family. But yeah, until next time, take care and God bless. Bye-bye.